It's a standing start. It's not staggered.
So they're on their way in the 1500 for the decathlon, the concluding event. And remember, Kevin Mayer needs to run 7 seconds faster than Ashton Eaton in order to take the gold medal. And in the early going, Taiwo of the U.S. is your leader. And Mayer is slightly in front of Eaton.
And Tom, right about here, this is where you start to feel those 9 events crawling up your back. The adrenaline is gone. Every step you take, you start to get a little bit heavier. It happens this early in this race, and that's why it takes a lot
runners
of guts
are
to do
spread
the
out,
decathlon, and these men have gone out relatively well. I'm surprised
Eaton appears to be about 15 meters behind Mayer.
Talented group of runners with some serious chops in the 1500, but it looks like Kevin Mayer's going for it, and Ashton at this point is just thinking, keep this contact, stay in this relationship with Kevin, and with 300 or 200 to go, Ashton's going to sprint to the finish.
Mayer trying to keep pace with the leaders.
Was world champion and silver medalist behind Ashton Eaton at the last Olympics.
Eaton running comfortably. Now
Ashton
moves up.
Eaton's always gotten it done in the 1500 meters when he had to. He did it in Eugene in 2012 to set the world record. He did
Warner
it in
has
Beijing
closed the gap
last
on
summer
Eaton
to break his own world record. To me, he's a walking, talking action hero, and when he has to do something, he's always been able to do it. But you got to give credit to Kevin Mayer for trying to go out quickly here.
People at the end of these 2 days are going to interview Kevin Mayer and say, what was the difference? How did you do it? And he's going to say,
Warner
I
and
don't
Eaton
know.
shoulder to shoulder now.
It's happened to
about 10 feet behind
along the
Mayer.
way. It's happened to me. People ask, how did it happen? And you say, I'm not sure. I was just out there being me.
Easy pace.
Well, Eaton keeping in contact with Mayer at the moment. In the race for bronze, Warner is leading in front of Kazmarek for the moment.
And right here, this third lap, as they come around at 800 meters, from 800 to 1200 is where you can break an opponent, where you can put the hammer down and really test the spirit and the heart of someone who's trying to chase you.
Larbi Barada has taken over the lead.
A 60-second last lap.
Lionel Suarez of Cuba is in second.
Eugene.
Taiwo of the States is third. Then it's Mayer,
really unwind
Eaton,
over that
Warner.
last lap. 45-second 400-meter speed.
I watched it unwind right in front of me. Not right in front of me. I was several hundred meters behind him, but watched him just turn the knob and start
Barada really
down
opening
that
up
time.
distance in the lead.
And I have to say, Ashton looking like a 1500-meter runner here. He's going to get up on the shoulder.
And this had to be the plan the whole time. When you know you're about the same pace as
The bell
someone who's
signifies
trying
the
to
last
chase you,
lap.
trying to beat you by a certain time, this is the goal. You sit on them, you hang back, and you wait until they make a move, and then you go with them.
So they're into the final
Mayer
lap,
leads
and Mayer
Eaton.
only a couple of strides ahead of Eaton.
Eaton leads Warner.
If that result stands, Eaton holds on to the gold. Warner is ahead of Kazmarek in the battle for bronze.
Mayer trying to open it up. Eaton takes
predicted
off.
this, Trey. You said he would wait until the last 300 meters.
And there he is. That's the heart of the champion.
And Warner is going with
As
Eaton.
Ashton Eaton goes by Mayer, and Warner will do so as well.
Trying to become the first person to win back-to-back Olympic titles since Daley Thompson in 1980 and 1984.
Coming around the final
All by
turn.
himself as he comes into the home straightaway.
Warner gritting his teeth, trying to stay with Eaton. They're leaving Mayer behind.
Ashton Eaton, Warner trying to keep pace with him. He'll come across the line. The world's
Eaton
greatest
gritting his
athlete,
teeth.
two-time Olympic champion Ashton Eaton. Warner in
Throws his
second
fist
and
into the
Mayer
air in
third.
celebration. Warren comes in behind him. Mayer
Of that leading
behind
group,
Warner.
It was Eaton, Mayer,
Eaton
and
is
Warner,
hurting. He shows the pain
of
on his
the
face.
leaders going to that final event.